I always feel myself I am only an ordinary person. Yes, I am only an ordinary person. But my talent is not an ordinary because since my childhood I have a lot of interest in everything. So this reason I try to develop everything. Suppose I am very good artist. This is not my opinion. A lot of people opinion. I am very good cartoonist and a very good English article writer. In another way, very good English speaking partners to everyone. But since my childhood I have a lot of interest in everything. This reason I try to develop everything. Not only me, you have a lot of interest in everything. After a year also, one of the successful person. In my personal life, I am failure person because some persons are unnecessary involvement in my personal life. Some persons are don't digest my development in my personal life. This is a common thing in my area. Only some people have that nature. That people are they try to disturb the society in my area. This reason I may stand like an ordinary person. But in another way, I am inspiration to a lot of youngsters around our country. So I have very good friends circle around our country. I have very good friends in every state. They are also trying to raise some doubts in front of me in English. I am also trying to solve the youngsters' doubt. They are also speak best and better English now. So I am successful person in this process. In my personally, commercially, I am failure person. Failure person means I adjust with my life with only the ordinary income because I am currently living in a very ordinary town. My income also an ordinary because in another way I try to present anything greatly, but I have very good friend circle around our country. I am inspiration to a lot of friends. This reason I am successful person in my career. Personal life means I am failure person in my personal. In another way, I am successful person in my career. Personal life means it depend upon others. These reasons some persons are unnecessary involvement in my personal life. They try to create some nuisance in my personal life. Commercial also, in personal also, communication way also, relative way also. This reason I lost most with some persons unnecessary involvement in my personal life because I perfectly understand about my talent. I perfectly understand about my capacity. This reason I try to present anything greatly. You believe or not, I started my career from zero level in English. Some persons are laughed at me because my English level was very low that period, 2-3 years before situation this is. Some persons are laughed at me because my English level was very low, but I had a lot of interest in English. So this reason I try to find very good English speaking partners. But they decide there, so they are also they want best and better English speaking skills. English speaking partner, but they decided that I have only an ordinary English speaking skills that period. So some persons are neglecting me, some persons are they laughed at me because but after I understood every mistake myself, after I corrected every mistake myself, corrected discussed with everyone, I don't know about my level. I feel myself I 75% about fluently speak English. But this is not my opinion, this is my confidence. You have a lot of confidence after year, you are also successful person, but you don't compromise with your ordinary skills. You try to mature your skills. You don't fear about his mistake, you try to correct your mistakes. That process is very useful to you. Some persons are they criticized me, but in another way I don't give importance. But firstly you give importance to yourself. After you are also successful person, but you give importance that you in entire life permanently stand like a person. This process is very useful, useless process. But you perfectly understand yourself that process is useful process, but you give importance to others. That process is useless process because you divert your interest upon that person. Not for this reason, best and better thing is you perfectly understand yourself. You try to correct your mistake yourself. After that process better than you try to focus your interest upon another people. Okay, another person. Firstly, you give importance about yourself. You have any talent, you try to mature that. But you don't fear about your mistake. You try to correct your mistakes. After you are also one of the successful person. After you are also one of the inspiration person. I am one of the best example. I am started my career from zero level with my art, my English articles also, with my English speaking skills also, with my art skills also. Yes, I am started everything from zero level. Currently, I don't have anything. Current situation zero level because some persons are unnecessary involvement in my personal life. They try to create some disturbance in my life. This reason I face a lot of struggles with some persons unnecessary involvement in my personal. But exactly I will teach best life lesson to that person. This is also one of the best lesson. I am motivated. I try to motivate a lot of youngsters. I try to stand like an inspiration to a lot of youngsters. This is also one of the lessons to that type of people. I am successful person in my life. In career way I face a lot of struggles in my career because my career depends on others, but my future depends on myself. My career depends on myself. This reason I mature my skill. 100% I am dedicated person, 100% I am very active person, I am 100% I am very intelligent person. This is not my opinion, a lot of people opinion. This reason I try to stand my qualities, my nature. So I am also try to give best suggestion to you. You don't divert your mind upon another people. Some persons are unnecessary involvement in your personal life. This is common thing. Only some people have that nature. You don't give importance after you last most with you show most concentration upon that type of people. That type of people anywhere everywhere. This is a common thing in the society. If some persons are they try to encourage you, in another some persons are discouraged to you. This common thing. Only some people have that nature. You don't give importance about that people. Suppose some persons are trying to encourage to you, you are also trying to give importance to that persons. Only any person does try to discourage to you, you don't give importance to that person. You feel yourself that person is stranger. Okay, in another some persons are they ordinary persons, they are also try to develop you, but they try to honor you, you are also try to honor that persons. This is healthiest person, this is healthiest society after it creates itself. But you divert your mind upon another way after you lost, but that person does not lost anything with you, because some persons are they some well settled persons are they cannot do anything, they focus their interest upon you. You have some skills, so they try to disturb your career. You are also fall in that person's trap after you never entered permanently an ordinary person. The best and better thing is you don't divert your interest upon anything, everything. You have any skills, you try to mature your skill, you show most interest upon your skill. That process very useful to you. Okay.